Okay. So set your expectations very high because I'm about to exceed every single one of them. Now, here's what I intend to deliver to you in the next 53 minutes and about 27 seconds. I'm going to start by delivering some highly valuable and life-transforming information to you, absolutely free of charge. And then I will show you how you can put that information to work and get some crazy results in just 30 days. Section 1 will be free and you can take that and work. It will get you some really nice results. However, part 2 will only be for those people who can afford to take advantage of it. And that will be for the ones who will get the fantastic results over time. And so I want us to make a deal. If I am able to deliver on part 1, are you guys with me? If you are with me, type with me. Sorry, with you, type with you. If you are with me, type with you. Let's make a deal. If I am able to deliver on part 1, if I'm able to share with you some powerful insights, some powerful, valuable, life-transforming information with you in section 1, will you allow me to show you how you can use that thing to get some crazy results in just 30 days? If the answer is yes, type deal. But only if I'm able to deliver on part 1. In fact, you shouldn't even listen to me if I'm not able to deliver on part 1. Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal? Fantastic. All right. So let's jump right into it. Here are the 3 organic traffic secrets that you're going to be learning in this webinar. The first is the highly untapped traffic route that anybody can use to get unlimited quality traffic on demand for free. And then you also learn the 3 keys for unlocking unlimited organic traffic using your smartphone from anywhere in the world. Then you will also learn the simple blueprint for becoming an unstoppable force that drives thousands upon thousands of quality leads on demand without spending money on ads. All right, so let's continue. I'm going to go ahead and take a wild guess at this point. Don't call me a juju priest, but I know you are definitely in one of these 4 categories. Category number 1, you have tried using WhatsApp TVs before, you've run ads, you've paid WhatsApp TVs, different WhatsApp TVs, pot TV, kettle TV, plate TV, spoon TV, but at the end of the day, you don't get any results. And even the results that you get, they don't buy because they are broke leads, freebie seekers. If I am telling you, all right, if I'm calling your category, type TV, type TV in the comment section. You have run WhatsApp TV before and it didn't get you any results. You were so disappointed at the end of the day. Type TV in the comments, type TV. Of course, I know that there are so many people in that category, right? And then even if you are not in the TV category, you have tried creating content. Your content guru told you that you should be creating content every single day, that you should show up daily. They say show up daily and post 3 times a day, every single day. And only if you do that, you will be able to get visibility on social media. And when you get that visibility, people will begin to come to you and buy what you are selling. They will rush you. But you did exactly that and you have been doing exactly that, but people do not engage. Nobody engages. And even if they engage, the engagements are not plenty. So it just feels like you are creating content into the darkness. Type darkness if that sounds like your own condition. Type darkness. Me, I was in the dark too, so I know how it feels. Type darkness. If you are in the dark right now, type darkness. Right? So many people are in the same category. Okay, maybe you are not in that category, but you have tried running ads before, you've run Facebook ads, but the same thing happened. People came and nobody buys. And even the ones that buy, very few. Maybe you drive 1,000 leads before you make one sale. Type it out in the comments. Type ads, no sales. Type ads, no sales. This is a real headache. It's a real headache for so many people, right? I can see so many people add no sales, add no sales. I can see some typing darkness, darkness. Today you are going to get out of that darkness permanently. All right. What of the last category of people? You have tried influencers before. Maybe you tried a TikTok influencer or a Twitter influencer or one kind of influencer or the other, right? If you have tried an influencer before, you were able to get some leads, but you didn't close sales as you expected. And at the end of the day, your money got flushed down the toilet. Type influencer. Put sad emoji there. I'm even sad for the person. Put sad emoji there. You've tried an influencer before, you were able to get some leads, but the sales did not come at the end of the day. Type influencer, put a sad emoji there. It's a very sad thing. But it's a good thing that you are here today, because here I'm going to be showing you everything you need, all the secrets you need for you to unlock massive traffic in your business. All right, now let's continue. I'll start by introducing myself. You definitely have met me before in one way or the other, maybe not, but I will not assume that you know me. And so I will introduce myself. My name is Kenny Nwokoye, and I'm popularly known as the Vessel of Value. After struggling in my business for over 11 months, I cracked the code of organic traffic generation, and I'm going to prove it to you here in just a few minutes. Then I took my one-man online business from $24 to $240,000, and in just 24 months. And then I built a following on social media of over 140,000. On Twitter, I have more than 71,000, I think. That's where I have my largest following on Twitter, right? And at the end of the day, I authored one of the most impactful courses for driving organic traffic today, and that is Organic Traffic Commando. And my story has been featured in NBC, in Fox, and CNBC. That was just last 2 years. Yeah, last 2 years. I should have even added a link to the article so those people who want to verify can go and verify those things. All right. And this is me speaking on stage as a result of the fact that I can drive as much traffic as I want in order for me to make as much money as I want online. This is me speaking on stage in Cameroon, in Ghana, in Nigeria, Lagos, and in Abuja, right? And of course, this is also me chilling with some of the industry giants simply because I am able to get so much traffic into my business and generate so much income for myself. This is me on the left-hand side with Emi Ajibewa. I don't know who knows her, but she's called the coach of coaches. And that is, of course, our one and only Niger brand chick, Mama Nelly, the queen of SMEs. No, she's the Lolo one of SMEs in Nigeria. She holds the biggest trade fair in Africa, hands down. This was when I was in Nigeria a couple of months ago, and she paid me a courtesy visit at my apartment in Lagos. And then this is me on the right-hand side with Eva Alodi. I don't know how many of us know Eva. If you know her, you can type it in the comment section. So this was in Ghana when I went to speak at the 40 Streams conference. She came to see me as well. And then this is me with Steve Harris on the left-hand side. I mean, I don't need to introduce Steve Harris to you. You definitely know him. This is me in the middle with Ronald Nzimora. And on the right, that's me with Futurist Kwame. He's one of the top speakers in Africa. Now, the reason why I'm showing you all of this is just for you to understand that I know my onions when it comes to driving traffic. And this is also me chilling with some of the biggest content creators on earth, hands down. On the left-hand side, that's me with Nas Daily. He has more than 60 million followers on social media. In fact, he also launched his company in Dubai about a year ago and is now building Nas company and building Nas.io at the same time. Recently, I got into his Creator Accelerator program and I'm about to resume lectures as a student of Nas Daily. I'm very excited about that. But anyways, the picture you have on the left is me at the 1 Billion Summit, December 2022 at the 1 Billion Summit in Dubai. And then in the middle, you guys probably know Stephen He, who is a content creator with 10 million followers on social media. And he's the guy who came up with a viral trend called emotional damage. How many of you have heard that before? Emotional damage. So he's the guy who did that. And then on the right, that's me with Vishen Lakhiani. He is the owner of the biggest platform in the world when it comes to personal development. How many of us know Mind Valley? Mind Valley has changed so many people's lives. It has helped me. It has impacted me in so many ways. And that is him on the right-hand side. I met him at the 1 Billion Summit as well. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. I'm going to show you guys a couple of case studies so that you can see what is possible with what I'm about to share with you. This is my student, Yole. Yole has become a superstar overnight, literally okay, no, not literally, but I mean 30 days is like overnight. Excuse me. How can somebody go from 1,600 followers to 100,000 plus in just 30 days? That's exactly what happened to this young man that you are seeing in this case study. His name is Yole, and he has defied all the odds. I want to tell you his story before I show you what has happened to his life. This guy has defied all the odds and has destroyed them completely. When we met, he didn't have more than 1,000 naira in his account. And that day I was doing a special offer for one of my trainings. He brought out that 1,000 naira and he bought the training. I was doing pay anything you want. It was like a giveaway kind of thing. And so he bought the training with his last 1K, and he studied that training like there was no tomorrow. He studied it and he implemented it and got consistent with implementing the training. And as a result of that, guess what happened? By the time he started implementing, the results didn't come immediately, by the way. The results started coming. But when the results finally came, he was able to 10x his one-man business. This is the same person who used to rely on his babe. I mean, of course, have a babe or a girlfriend, or you're married or something. He used to rely on his babe to feed him and pay his bills. His mom used to fund his bills as well. In fact, it got so bad for him at some point that he had to learn plumbing. He had to start learning plumbing just to keep food on the table, just to keep money coming in. But this same guy, let me show you something. I want to show you something. I want to show you something. Let me open my TikTok. I should have even opened it in advance, but let me open my TikTok here, right? His name is King Yoli. Now, this is the same guy I just told you about. How many followers do you have here? I wish I can circle this. I hope you guys can see this thing clearly. I wish I can circle this thing. This is 109,000 followers in just a 30-day time frame. 109,000 followers. If I could scroll down now, I will show you some of the videos that he has created using the secrets I shared with him. He has created a video that did 2.4 million views. I hope you guys are seeing this very clearly. If you can't see it, zoom in, zoom in and see it very well. This guy created a video that has done over 2.4 million views. Where's that video? Yeah, this is it right here. 2.4 million views. If you can see it clearly, type 2.4 in the comment section. If you can see it clearly, type 2.4 million. Apart from that video, he has done multiple 20K views. He has done 631,000 views, 79,000 views, 22,000 views, 20,000 views, 390,000 views. So this same guy who didn't have any visibility, by the way, if I go down, you will see that the highest views he was getting was like 300 views per video. And something I told him, something I showed him, he used it, and he's now getting viral videos every 5 videos he posts. In other words, 1 out of every 5 videos that this guy drops on social media now goes viral. How many people want me to share that soap with them? Type soap in the comment section. Let me show you another person. Now, this is my second student. Her name is Dabenis, right? And her real name is Benny Joy, but her social media name is Dabenis. Everybody knows her as Dabenis. Now, Dabenis used to be the only one liking her post. Once upon a time, she was the only person who was liking her own post on social media. It was that bad. It was that bad. By the way, this guy I just showed you, Yole, me and him, we spoke a couple of days ago. And Yole, who used to rely on his girlfriend to survive, now makes at least 100 to 150,000 naira per week. Per week. And his income is increasing every day. I used to ask him for a report card every day now. And today alone, he has made more than 50,000 naira today. Only today alone. Same person, different life. Now, the second person is Daben is here. And I told you this lady, she used to be the only one who was liking her own posts on Facebook. It was that bad for her. She sent me a message on WhatsApp. I remember that day, and she told me how things were for her. And so I recommended a solution for her, and she followed the instruction. She followed that instruction and started implementing crazily in her business. Within 1 month, she already had 3,000 followers on Facebook, not TikTok, on Facebook, within the first 1 month. And then she started implementing the same thing for herself on TikTok, and that blew up her following. The same lady now has more than 40,000 followers on social media. Let me show you. I think I should be able to find her here. Let me see. Yeah, that's her. So this same lady that used to be the only one liking her own post now has more than 32,000 followers on this platform. Now, I'm going to go to another end. Remember, this session, this webinar is about traffic, not about followers. But I will soon get there. Just hold on, calm down, relax. I know your blood is very hot. Now, this lady now has over 32,000 followers on TikTok alone, minus the other social media platforms, which all comes together to give her over 14,000 followers in a short space of time. As a matter of fact, she got her first 15,000 followers on this platform in just 7 days. Now, let's continue. Don't worry, I'm going to blow you guys' mind today. You've not seen anything. By the way, she is a full-time consultant. The same lady is a full-time consultant. So what she even did and what I showed her to do, she's doing it as a side hustle. How many of us have a 9-to-5 job here? Type 9 to 5 quickly. We don't have time. Quickly type it in the comment section. Type 9 to 5. Now, this is the third person, the third case study for you. This lady's name is Oluchi, and she's my student who enjoys that viral life of a creator from the comfort of her home. Let me tell you her story. Me and her were on a Zoom interview recently because I was mind blown by the crazy results that she's getting on social media. And she told me something that broke my heart. I almost shed tears. She told me that when she came in contact with me, she was actually a teacher, a full-time teacher earning 30,000 naira a month. And she didn't have a place to sleep, that she was sleeping on a mat. Okay, well, that's also a place to sleep. But she was sleeping on a mat as at when we met. Her earnings every month was 30,000 naira as a full-time teacher. I gave her the instructions to follow. This lady I'm telling you about was getting like 100 likes on every one of her posts. She wasn't getting traffic. She wasn't getting engagement. She wasn't getting followers. She wasn't getting none of those things. But I told her, I showed her what to do. She leveraged my training and she got massive visibility and was able to scale her business. This same lady I'm telling you about, she has gotten herself a new apartment. She has gotten herself 2 brand new phones, and she now sleeps on a comfortable, beautiful looking bed. I saw it with my own eyes. Let me show you where she is right now on social media. Same person who used to get less than 200 likes on her posts. This is Oluchi. She now has 100,000 followers on TikTok alone, minus her Facebook and other platforms where she also has thousands of followers. All of you here who are listening to me right now, you who is listening to me right now, I am going to give you the same secret I shared with them, and you are going to use it to 10x not just your followers, but your engagements and your traffic and ultimately your income. This lady right now is earning nothing less than 100,000 naira per week. She used to earn 30,000 naira per month. All right, let's continue. The reason why I'm showing you guys all of this is just for you to understand one thing and one thing only. And that is the fact that everything I'm about to share with you, it works 100%. And it can work for anybody. No matter where you are right now in your business, whether you have only smartphone in your hand, whether you have studio background like me or you don't have studio background, whether you have headset or you don't have headset, the only thing you need is your phone and the resolve, the decision to take instructions and work with them. How many of you here are ready for that? Type ready in the comments. Type ready in the comments. I only need people who are ready. Type ready in the comments. A lot of people's lives are going to change when we are done with this webinar. Type ready in the comments. All right, so let's continue. before I continue, I know your mind is going crazy right now. By the way, these people I've shown you now, they are now getting nothing less than 100 leads per day. When I asked Yole how many leads he has gotten from 2.4 million views, guess how many? He said 30,000 leads. 30,000 leads. I want you to think about that for a second. Imagine how much traffic 30,000 leads means for you. If you get, okay, let's not even say 30,000. Maybe you've never seen 300 leads before. If you get 3,000, only 3,000, how much transformation will your business experience if you get 3,000 leads today? Can your WhatsApp even handle it? That's the question. Can your WhatsApp handle it? Are you even ready for that? Are you? Are you ready for that? Now, these results are not typical. We are not selling any magic beans here. I want you to understand that there is work involved. So in other words, you should be ready to get your hands dirty. I'm going to show you what you need to do. I'm going to show you the work that is involved. But in order for you to get results in real life, you're going to have to get your hands dirty. So time to get cracking. Now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, let's dive right in. We'll start with the highly untapped traffic route for getting unlimited traffic in 2023 and beyond. Now, many of us here, when you came into this place or when you came into this session today, you came in with a belief. And one of those beliefs is the fact that in order for you to go viral, I'm going to ask you guys the question, I'm throwing the question to you. In order for you to go viral, you need luck. If you believe that in order for you to go viral, you need luck, type luck in the comments. Type luck in the comments. Or if you believe that in order for you to go viral, you must be an influencer, type influencer. I want to know which category you fall under. Some people say luck. If you believe that in order for you to go viral, you must be an influencer, type influencer. Okay, so influencer. So we have some people who are on the table of influencer. We have some people who are on the table of both luck and influencer at the same time. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. It will interest you to know that those people who I showed you just now, they all went viral, no luck involved, just with their smartphone, using what I showed them to do. And by the way, it wasn't hard work. I'm not saying they don't work hard, though. They work hard because they're consistent, but it wasn't difficult. They only needed the right strategy, and with the right strategy, using the same highly untapped traffic route I'm about to show you, they were able to go viral. And not just once, not just twice. 1 out of every 5 videos that they put online goes viral. Crazy, isn't it? Now, here's what the typical content system looks like. You will make a post on social media, and then you hope that somebody sees it. Maybe it's on WhatsApp. You hope somebody sees the post. You hope that they will engage. But at the end of the day, they don't. Does that sound like you? Type they don't, if that sounds like you. For the longest time, I was posting on WhatsApp. For the longest time, I was posting on WhatsApp every single day. I was posting religiously, like somebody that is taking doctor's prescription. And nobody will agree to engage with my post. Nobody will like. Nobody will comment. Just like I had people who were seeing me, but I was invisible at the same time. It didn't make sense. I needed somebody to make it make sense. But that was fuel. Like that one fueled me to really understand what makes people pay attention. I really wanted to understand how to get people to engage. And that was when I went into a deep dive research. When I went into that deep dive research, I found something that literally transformed my whole life as a content creator. I found out that TikTok, and you will agree with me that a couple of years ago, when TikTok came into the picture, they changed the game completely. What happened? You know that by default, what we are used to is that on social media, in order for you to get seen on any platform, you must have followers, correct? That was why the person who said influencer was saying influencer, because back then you needed to have plenty followers before people can see your content. That was called the native distribution system. Now, time has changed because TikTok came and disrupted the space. This is what most people don't know, by the way. TikTok came and disrupted the space, and they introduced a new algorithm that distributes content in a different way. And this algorithm shows people content not based on whether they are following you or not, but based on their interest and their behavior on the app. Based on their interest and their behavior on the app. Let me give you a practical example. There was a time when I went on Facebook, and I was on Facebook, I was just browsing. I think I was checking my notifications. So when I was done checking my notifications, I went back and I was about to leave the app. And then I saw a video. In that video, there were some guys who were doing kickboxing. I'm like, I'm interested. I would definitely want to know what these guys are doing because I love kickboxing. So that was the day I met, what's his name? That was the day I met Israel Adesanya. I don't know how many of us know him, but that was the day I met Israel for the very first time. And I was so mind blown. I was so interested because I love kickboxing. So after watching the video, I left. The following day, I came on Facebook. I watched another kickboxing video. After I watched the second one, in fact, I started seeing more and more kickboxing videos every single day. When I come on the app, I will see kickboxing video every single day. How many people have been in that table before on any platform? You would have noticed it on Facebook. You would have noticed it on Instagram. You would have noticed it on TikTok. You would have noticed it on YouTube Shorts. That is how these algorithms were now evolved. So the good news is that no longer gone are the days when you need a large following before you can get thousands of people to see you on social media. Gone are the days when you need a large following before you can get viral. Gone are the days. Now, with the understanding that discovery channels, by the way, that's what they are called. The algorithm distributes content so that people can see you based on their interest and based on how they use the app. So that's why they are called discovery channels. That's why the one on TikTok is called the For You page. The one on Instagram is called the what? Explore page, right? Or suggested videos. The same thing for YouTube, right? The same thing for Facebook as well. So the algorithms were now evolved to favor the creators, no longer the influencers. And so gone are the days when you need to be an influencer before you can get thousands of followers. And that's the same reason why someone like Dabenese was able to get thousands of views on a video, over 250,000, and she was able to get 3,000 followers in a day, right? So now that you know about these discovery channels, right? Now that you know about them, what is the most important thing? Because I was just telling you now that there are 4 platforms. There are 4 platforms that have adopted discovery channels to distribute content. And the 4 platforms are Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. As a matter of fact, I think I told you guys when we started the webinar that I attended the 1 Billion Summit in December last year. And during that 1 Billion Summit, we had breakout sessions. A breakout session / workshop is like a specialized training during a conference. And during those workshops, you will get the opportunity to, excuse me. During those workshops, you get the opportunity to ask questions. In fact, you get the opportunity to ask some of the thought leaders the most pressing questions that you have in your mind. You know, naturally during conference when there's crowd, and that one had like 3,000 members, 3,000 attendees. So people could not really ask questions. So the only way we could get to ask questions was during those workshops. Now, the question that was most asked by all the creators that attended that event, over 3,000 of them, the question that was the most asked question was, where should we focus our attention if we don't have a large following on social media? Now, people from Facebook were there. I mean, not Facebook users. I mean, Facebook representatives were there. TikTok representatives were there. Instagram representatives were there. YouTube representatives were also there. I hope you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, type yes. Someone says she can hear me. Maybe she hasn't joined the mic. Someone can give her the directives. Right? Fantastic. So as I was saying, The question that was most asked was, where do we need to focus our attention on if we are going to get people who don't know us to see us? And the answer was the same every single time. The answer was the same. Facebook said, you need to start creating more reels. Instagram said, you need to start creating more reels. TikTok said, you need to start creating more short form videos. YouTube said, you need to start creating more YouTube shorts. And so I was super excited because I had already started talking about this thing for more than 3 months before I attended that workshop. So I was very happy, right? I was super excited. And so here is simple. I want to show you guys a couple of things. Here are some examples of what this unique content distribution system can do for you based on what it has done for me. Because I've shown you some of the results that my students have gotten, people who have gone through my training. I've shown you some of those things. They are very nice, but it's also great if I show you what I have also done using content distribution systems like discovery channels. Now look at this. Look at the numbers on this screenshot. This is taken from my bit.ly account. Those of us who have the app, you know that this is exactly what it looks like. So there is no Photoshop inside here. This is 18,000 leads generated organically using one link. Using one link in a short space of time. 18,000 leads without spending a dime on ads. Even though one of my students has already done better than that, but I have to still say my own results. I mean, how many times have you generated 18,000 leads before? So this is just one of my links, by the way. And then here is another one. Let me show you a second one. This is another link that generated over 10,000 leads organically to my WhatsApp DM. Over 10,000 people, strangers, complete strangers, to my WhatsApp DM using this one link organically. Let me show you another one. This is the third one. 6,000 leads generated by this third link, all to my WhatsApp DM. If I should add all of them together, the 6,000 plus the 10,000 plus this 18,000, we're talking about 30,000 plus organic traffic. Type organic traffic. There are some levels of organic traffic that you'll be driving like this. You will not need to spend money on ads before you can get results. The people who understand how to drive organic, I'm telling you people something for real. The people who understand how to drive organic traffic, they don't see the need to spend money on ads because they know the power of organic. The kind of organic traffic they even get, they can barely handle it. Talk less of if they say they want to go and start driving ads traffic too, right? This my nose is disturbing me. So this is just evidence that discovery channels is where the power to drive unlimited organic traffic is right now, right? So you've seen this now, you've seen it that this is a gold mine. You've seen it now that this is an absolute gold mine, and it can literally transform anybody's business, transform anybody's social media, transform your life, including your income. Now, let's talk about the 3 keys that you need for you to unlock unlimited organic traffic, right? Let's talk about the 3 keys that are needed for you to unlock unlimited organic traffic using Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. By the way, everything that I'm going to be showing you here, there are things that you can use your smartphone, your internet connection, and your camera to do. Short form videos, just your smartphone, your internet connection, and your camera, whether you have followers or not. I also showed you guys someone before. I showed you someone that he was able to go viral without having followers. Let's continue. Now, the key number 1, the first key, please write this down for those who are writing. The first key is the ability to get people's attention. The ability to get people's attention. You will agree with me that in a world where there are thousands upon thousands of creators coming up every single day, springing up every single day and creating on different platforms, it is only those who have the ability to get attention. Those are the ones that get the advantage. The advantage now is in the ability to get people's attention, because they are in a constant state of scroll. When somebody is on the TikTok app, that person's mind is in a constant state of scroll. He's looking for something interesting. If he doesn't see something interesting that gets his attention, he will not stop. So if you cannot get his attention, you have already lost the attention battle in the first place. So the first key is the ability to get people's attention using your content. That's number one. Number two is the ability to retain the attention. Now, what do I mean? When I say retain people's attention, I'm simply saying that it is not enough for you to get somebody to stop. You also need to get the person to watch. Watch the video from the beginning to the end. Right? Watch the video from the beginning to the end. Now, there are some people who have mastered this thing to a great extent. They know how to get people's attention. They know how to retain it. I'll give you some examples of them. I'll show you some case studies here so you can see what I'm talking about. So understand how to retain their attention till you can provide them with some kind of emotional value. Write the words emotional value in brackets. Let me tell you something that happened about a couple of months ago. I was on Instagram. I was scrolling on Instagram, and I came across a video. It was the first time I saw them. These ghetto kids from Uganda. You guys know them. Type GT. Type GT if you know them. Type GT. So these ghetto kids from Uganda, the first time I saw them, it was on Instagram. I was scrolling. So that day, when I saw the video, I was like, 100 million views? 100 million views on Instagram? How? Why? What is so special about this video? It's not just children shaking waists. So I went straight to their profile. Immediately, I ran to their profile to see what exactly was that special thing. Why 57,000 comments? When I saw the comments, I lost peace of mind. I was mind blown. I needed to understand how, why 57,000 people will comment on that video that they were just catching cruise. Whereas sometimes that was that year. We will sit down and we will come up with idea for content. We'll create the content. We'll edit it. We'll now finally publish it, only for a few people to see it. So I was pained. I said, what is this? Now, when I took a very close look in the comment section, I observed that most of the people in the comments were screaming for joy. Most of them were screaming for joy. They were excited. They were happy. They were filled with love. And you need to see how many people were like, it was so full of joy. Like the comment section was so full of joy. And it finally began to make sense. It finally began to make sense that it was not about the content. It was about the feeling that the content created. It wasn't about the content. It was about the feeling that the content created. You need to understand that human beings are emotional creatures. Human beings are emotional creatures. We base all our actions on emotions, including buying decisions. We buy because of what we feel. We engage because of what we feel. We react, we like because of what we feel. I'm giving you guys some secrets now. Some people will be reading between the lines. We react to a post because of what we feel. We comment because of what we feel. We share because of what we feel. We bookmark it because of what we feel. It's not just because you say, follow me. It is not just because you say, follow me. That's why people follow you. It's a lie. If you think it's not a lie, go to Thread app that just launched and go and see all the, let me not drag some people here. But go and see all the fellows that are shouting FB gang, FFB. Follow me, I follow back. You will see that it doesn't work. It absolutely does not work. People don't follow you just because you want them to follow you. People don't follow you because you are talking about what matters to you. That's not why they follow. People follow you because you are able to retain their attention and serve them with some kind of emotional value. Now, some of us are here right now. Many of the things I'm sharing with you, you have never heard them before. True or false? Tell me you. There are many people here who are just sharing many of this concept for the first time. You've never heard many of them. Some of us have never heard about Discovery channels before. Some of us don't understand. Even if we knew about Discovery channels before, you didn't know that was the name and you didn't understand it before. Some of us did not know that you need to get people's attention. You didn't know you need to retain people's attention. Now you know it, and it's creating an aha moment for you, which is a feeling, is it not? It's a feeling, and it's making you feel like you're learning something. That is a feeling. That is the number one characteristic of content that does well. The ability to embed feelings into it. I'm going to go deeper into it, don't worry. Even if we don't do it here, but I will definitely go in deeper into it. I'll make a list of all the feelings that you can possibly be putting out in your content that will make people to react. Excuse me. So that's the second key. Your ability to retain their attention. That's the second key. Now let's move on to the third. The third key is the ability to transport the attention to the next point. Everything I've told you about up until now is completely irrelevant if you cannot do number 3. If you can get people's attention and retain it, but you can't transport it, is 0/10, because all you will get is views. I'm telling you, that's all you will get. You might not even get as many followers as you would have gotten if you had transported the attention, right? So here's where the power is. The power is in your ability to move the attention now that you have been able to retain it. But don't move attention you have not retained. That's where people miss it. People think is by the way, I call these 3 keys, I call it the GRT principle, where G is get, R is retain, T is transport. For most people, their own principle is not GRT. Their own is GT. So you see them, they make a post and they just expect that because I made a post, just for the sake of the fact that I made a post, people will move. Because I made a post, they will click my link. Just because I made a post, they will buy my product. How many people have tried that before? Did it work for you? Does it work for you? I know the answer to the question because I have tried it before. I remember when I started doing marketing on Facebook. You know, I would carry my affiliate link. I started as an affiliate marketer, by the way, in 2019. I started as an affiliate marketer. So I'll carry my affiliate link. I will go and put my affiliate link inside the post that I'll create posts. I'll go and put my affiliate link there, thinking that my customer will see it and he will come and buy from me because I'm the best salesperson in the world. I tried that thing for over a month. Nothing. If you think I'm joking, you can go to my Facebook page. It's there. Scroll to the bottom, 2019. That's where you see it. It's there. I did it the wrong way. Until today, till this webinar that we are now, till today, a lot of people are still doing the same thing. A lot of people are still doing the same thing. Let me give you one free tip. People don't follow consumers, they follow producers. People don't follow consumers, they follow producers. But the question is, what should you be producing? because you cannot be producing content that serves you. Now, that's where people miss it. Some people know that in order for you to get traffic, in order for you to get people's attention, in order for you to do it, you need to create. But they create for themselves. You are creating content that matters to you. It's you I'm pointing at. You are creating content that matters to you instead of you to be creating content that matters to them. People are always in a constant state of what is in it for me. If all you are creating is content that you care about, nobody will care about it. That's the way it works. If all the content you are creating is content that you care about, nobody will care about it. That's the truth. So the question now becomes, how do you now create the right kind of content? What kind of content should you now be creating? I'll give you tip number one: short form videos. You should be creating short form videos because that is where the attention of the world on social media is now. Thread app came a couple of days ago. Thread app was the rave for just a few days, for just a few minutes. But trust me, it's no longer the rave because the same engagement that was high up in the sky, 2 days ago, is no longer high up in the sky. I mean, let me even ask you guys, how is your engagement on Thread app right now? Me, that used to get plenty of engagement. My first thread on the Thread app had more than 100 shares. But right now, it doesn't get up to 20 shares because engagements has come down. Why do you think engagements has come down? Everybody has returned to business as usual. And what is business as usual? Short form video. Who wants to learn how to create short form videos that will get people's attention, that will retain people's attention, and will transport their attention to the next point? Let me show you something. Many of us already know this guy that I'm about to show you, but I want to demonstrate these 3 keys that I've just shown you, right? By the way, I can see some of us, our video. Hey, Mr. Sonex, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, yeah, deuces from here. Deuces from here. I can see Peniel, Jonathan, and Ozigi Oluwole. By the way, if you just joined in, thank you for joining. Let us know where you're joining this, our live session from. All right, let us know where you're joining from. While I share my screen again, I want to show you people something that I discovered, and it really, really resonated with me. I believe it will also resonate with you as well. Okay, let me open my youtube.com. Now, this guy is a very famous guy. There's no way you will say you don't know him. There's no way. There's no way you will say you don't know this guy. Look at this. Are you guys seeing this? He made a video in the last 24 hours. Take a very close look at what I'm saying here. In the last 24 hours, he created this video, and the name of the video is Train versus Giant Pit. Only the headline alone, even if I didn't see the thumbnail of the video. By the way, this is the thumbnail right here. Even if I didn't see the thumbnail of this video, I would have still been interested in watching it. Why? Because it says Train versus Giant Pit. Now, when you now add the thumbnail that is here, that is even literally showing you a train going into a giant pit, you just want to see it. You just want to know, what is this thing? What is going to happen? How does the train go? Does the train really enter the pit? That's what enters your mind immediately. What is that called? Getting people's attention. The reason why this guy is the #1 in the world right now on YouTube is simply because he has mastered the 3 things I just told you. The GRT principle is how he puts all his content out, and it gets him so many views and so much traffic, and so much income. This guy is the first person to become a billionaire through social media on YouTube. Crazy, isn't it? I think beyond this one, I don't even need to show you any other person's self. I've already shown you enough. You've seen what I'm talking about, and you have seen that this GRT principle, this is how people from all over the world are creating videos and creating content that gets people's attention, retains people's attention, and transports it. Let me ask you people a question. How many of you believe here that you can do it? But I'm sure you have a smartphone, so I mean that's already an answer to yes. That's already yes. How many of you believe that you can do it? Do they have two heads? Yole, I've even shown you people's Yole video. He doesn't have any special background. He only has one phone. He doesn't even have a special mic. Me, I have special mic. He doesn't have. How many of you believe that you can do it? It's only smartphone you need. You can do it. Of course you can do it. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. Samuel, what's making you tired now? Oh, yeah, go and sleep. All right, so let's continue. So these are the 3 keys that will help you to unlock unlimited organic traffic. I hope you have written it down. Type yes if you have, so that I can continue. Key number 1, the ability to get people's attention. Key number 2, the ability to retain those people's attention. Key number 3, the ability to transport from point A to point B. Let me also add something. How many of you know that traffic? Let me ask you a second question first. Who wants to be able to drive unlimited organic traffic? Or do you want to be able to drive unlimited organic traffic? Type yes if you want it. The question is, are you aware that in order for you to drive unlimited organic traffic, in fact, for you to drive organic traffic at all, you must know that traffic moves towards value. Write this one down. Traffic moves every single time. Traffic moves towards value. But that's an incomplete statement, because if all it took for traffic to move was value, then it means that all the content that you have been creating before now would have been moving traffic. But did they move? They didn't move. What does that mean? It means that there is a missing piece of that puzzle. So let me give you the full equation. Traffic moves towards value every single time you use a call to action, as long as traction is present. I'll repeat it for emphasis sake. Traffic always moves towards value every single time you use a call to action, otherwise known as a CTA, as long as traction is present. Now, let me break down this thing for you to understand it properly. I gave you 3 concepts: value, CTA, and traction, correct? Now, value in this case is anything that is useful to the consumer. You are the producer. Anything that is useful to the consumer, whether emotionally, mentally, spiritually, is value. Now, the call to action is what they click. It's what takes them to point B. It's what makes them move. The call to action. Click the link under this video. Comment yes below. Say hi. Send the DM. Go to my website. Buy this course. Those are examples of call to action. Now, the third piece of the puzzle, which is traction. I said traction must also be there. So what is traction? Traction is accumulated attention. So when I say attention here, I mean how you are able to show up every day. Remember, I defined what value is for you, and I said that value is what? Anything that is useful to the consumer. So your assignment is simple, and all you have to do is to show up every day and talk about things that are useful to the consumer, right? Come every day, talk about things that are useful to the consumer, and then put a call to action. Does that make sense? When you put a call to action, they will move to point B. If you do this consistently, it will help you to do what? Build traction, because it will be accumulating the attention. So what I usually advise people is that you don't just start creating content on day one and then you are driving traffic on day one. Nobody will go anywhere. Nobody will click anything because you don't have any traction yet. That's just the way this thing goes. There is no magic involved. You cannot use traction that you do not have. So even if I give you a copy and paste script that can go, okay, well, the good news about Discovery Channels is the fact that Discovery Channels has helped you to break that jinx. So with Discovery Channels now, you no longer need traction. Can somebody shout hallelujah? You no longer need that traction if you're going to be using Discovery Channels. That is actually the best news. I'm telling you, that is the best news. Using Discovery Channels, you no longer need that traction. All you need is these 3 keys. Look at them. Look at the keys. They are here in front of you right now. You see that? Fantastic news, is it not? So imagine how much traffic, how much free traffic that you'll be able to drive once you lay your hands on what I'm about to give to you. Ladies and gentlemen, there is an organic traffic, an unlimited organic traffic solution I'm about to show you. And it's the ultimate 3-step blueprint that you can use to get, retain, and transport people's attention in less than 30 days using your smartphone to go viral and get unlimited organic traffic in less than 30 days. I have shown you Yole, who used the same 3-step blueprint. Yole used the same 3-step blueprint and he got 100,000 followers in 30 days. Dabenis used the same blueprint. She got 15,000 in 7 days, not 15 days. In 7 days. How many people are ready? Before you even type ready, I know many of us start shouting ready in the comment section now. Remember, I told you in the beginning, I told you that I was going to deliver 2 sections in this training. I was going to deliver section 1, which is good information, powerful information that will show you exactly what works when it comes to getting all those things that we're talking about. And I have delivered, have I not? If I have, type yes. If I have not, let me just go and sleep. Please type yes if you think so. Have I delivered at all? So a deal is a deal. All right. So now we are finished with section 1. So those of us who came here because you came to chop free soap, all right. You know, in my language, you say kachifo. In my language, we say kachifo. Thanks for coming. Now, the remaining people who are ready to get the crazy results like them Yole and getting the crazy results like Dabenis, you guys are the ones who are going to stay from this point forward. And so I'm about to show you the unlimited traffic solution, the 3-step blueprints that you can use to get all the organic traffic you need using your smartphone. And I'm introducing to you, ladies and gentlemen, the OT ATM blueprint. Like I feel like screaming right now, but let me contain myself. I'm showing you the Organic Traffic ATM blueprint. Many of us have heard about this secret before. Many of us have heard about this before. Some of us have not heard about it before. So I'm going to introduce it to you properly. The training is for online entrepreneurs. It's for solopreneurs, people who are running a one-man business, people who are freelancers, people who are course creators, content creators, affiliate marketers, digital marketers, who want to be able to get people's attention on social media using short-form videos on your smartphone. That's exactly what the training is and who the training is for. The training is for you if you have been looking for a way to get predictable and consistent organic traffic from social media. It is also for you if you have been creating content that nobody engages with. So basically, you have been creating content into the darkness. It's also for you if you have been looking for a way to use your smartphone to create catchy videos that goes viral and gets you massive engagements, followers, leads, and sales. As a matter of fact, the Organic Traffic ATM blueprint is so effective that The reactions of brand new students of the course have been greatly humbling. I've shown you some of my students who got crazy results. There are so many more of them. I would have shown you all the so many testimonials we have. But let me start with Oluchi. This is the same Oluchi that has 100,000 followers now. Look at her at 818 followers. I hope you guys are seeing it. Type 818 if you can see this clearly. This is Oluchi at 818, less than 1,000 when she bought the training. And this is when she was celebrating her first viral video with just 20K views. Look at it right here. The screenshot is in front of you with 20,000 views. She was celebrating it and she got a lot of free leads, hundreds of free leads, just from that first video alone. And since then, she has done so many viral videos. And remember, I told you that going viral is no longer a thing of chance or a thing of luck or by mistake. Going viral is now by strategy. And you're about to receive all the strategies you need to go viral and start driving massive organic traffic. This is another lady here who says, Coach Kenny did not inform me that this is how going viral on TikTok looks like. From 232 followers to 800 followers in less than a day, without doing any of those follow me, I follow back rubbish things that everybody is doing, right? So this is Umwet, who says in less than 24 hours of posting his video, he had over 1,000 plus views. This is a very heartwarming thing to see. How many of us here have never gotten up to 1,000 views before? Maybe you've tried doing video once or twice, or you are doing it consistently, but you have never gotten 1,000 views before. Type 1K. Type this thing with all your might. Type this thing with your spirit. Type 1K. You've never gotten above 1,000 views before. Type 1K. There are plenty. See, are you seeing his old videos? His old videos were getting 200, 200, 500, 200, 600 until the first 1K. And since that 1K, he has been doing videos that have been going viral back to back. Now here is Daniel, whose video went 4,000 views. He got 4,000 views and generated 20 organic leads. By the way, 20 might seem like it's too small, but tell that to somebody who has not gotten a single lead in the last 30 days. 20 leads is a lot. It's from 20 that he used to enter 20,000 leads, right? So I celebrate this guy. He's doing amazingly well. It's simply amazing, right? Those are people who used to be in the exact same place that you are right now. They were in the same exact situation that you are. They didn't have engagements. Some of them were shy. Some of them did not have any like studio. In fact, many of them don't even have studio self. I mean, you saw Yole. You saw this girl how she used to use her smartphone to do external like videos outside her house, right? Videos outside the house. Crazy stuff. Some of them had exactly no experience whatsoever. Some of them used to be shy. They had low confidence. They didn't know how to create powerful attention-grabbing content just like you. Many of them have been looking for a reliable way to drive traffic, but didn't know how to start or how to begin. And that's why you are here. That's why you have a solution right in front of you right now. They used what they learned inside the course and they were able to get amazing results. I've shown you many of them, but look at even more of them. The same, okay, no, this is another Oluchi, her namesake. This is another Oluchi who said she made a video for fun, in quotes, and she's surprised about the outcome. She said, I didn't tell her how the thing is, so with 16,000 views on her video. This was her first 16,000 views on social media, right? And then this is Dabenis. I remember when Dabenis posted this thing. It was her first semi-viral video, just 3,000 views. Her first 3,000 views in less than 24 hours. She said she just opened YouTube and the number of views shocked her. Now, here is Okpe, who got her own first 1,000 views as well. The same Okpe now got 2,000 views, got 1,900 views, and she has been getting great results consistently. These are just ordinary people with extraordinary results. And what does that mean for you? It simply means that if they can do it, you can do it too. They don't have two heads. Now, it's your turn to get all these amazing results for yourself. So are you good to go? Are you ready to start? Type ready in the comment section. This is only for serious-minded people. Type ready in the comment section. Okay, so let's quickly go over everything that you're going to be getting inside the Organic Traffic ATM blueprint. First and foremost, you're going to be getting, remember, the 3-step blueprint called the ATM blueprint, which will show you step by step how you can attract, how you can transport, and how you can monetize attention in a creator economy that is ever changing, so that you can finally be able to drive all the organic traffic you want faster than ever before, even if you don't have any followers, even if you don't have many followers right now. Excuse me. Don't worry, if you have a if you have a question, you can just take down your question. I will take as many as we can before we close for today. So you're getting this training inside of the blueprint, and the value is $727. You can punch it and times it by your local currency to see how much it is in your local currency. That's the value of this training that you are getting. Now, the second thing you are also getting is the SEMA Masterclass. Now, the SEMA Masterclass is where I show you step by step how you can create, how you can edit, how you can monetize, and how you can automate powerful short form videos and make them go viral using discovery channels. I've explained to you what discovery channels are. I've told you how powerful they are. I have shown you evidence of how powerful they are, so that you can finally start getting massive traffic, even if nobody currently knows you right now. The total value of the entire Organic Traffic ATM blueprint is $1,304. This one, I want to calculate it for you in case you don't have calculator. Let me calculate this one for you quickly. So that's 1,300, Abby. You guys should calculate your own and tell me in the comment section what's the total. $1,304 multiplied by 750. Woo. That's 978,000 in Naira for those of us who are in Nigeria. That's the value of the training that you're about to get your hands on. Now, imagine everything that you'll be able to do with this thing. Imagine having everything you need to start profiting with discovery channels today, so that you can be able to drive all the free traffic that you want in record-breaking time. And then for those of us who are going to get the training today, you are also going to get these insane bonuses. The bonus number one you are getting is Organic Traffic Commando. Remember when I was introducing myself earlier, I told you that I released a training in 2021, and that training documented exactly how I got 6,000 leads in 7 days without spending a dime on ads, and how I used it to generate $4,800 in the process. And I've broken down the entire thing into a copy and paste strategy that you can use to get your own amazing results. Organic Traffic Commando is currently waiting for you as a bonus, and the value is $467. Bonus number 2 is the TikTok Organic Traffic Mastery. This is going to help you to master TikTok just like those my students, and it will show you in 5 videos how to create a viral TikTok video from scratch. Everything you need to know about creating viral TikTok videos are covered by that training. And then there is also bonus number 3, which is the TikTok Quantum Growth Masterclass, where you'll be getting an insider look at how my mentee did more than $20,000 organically using TikTok and his smartphone, and how you can copy his own strategies back to back. Now, everything that you are getting inside the Organic Traffic ATM blueprint includes the ATM blueprint itself, which is valued at $799. You're getting the SEMA Masterclass, which is valued at $527. You are getting the Organic Traffic Commando, which is valued at $467. You're also getting the TikTok Organic Traffic Mastery, which is valued at $297. You're getting the TikTok Quantum Growth Masterclass, which is valued at $727. Now, somebody here might be wondering, why am I using US dollars? Why did I not use Naira? The answer is simple. We have so many people here from different countries. Why should we be biased? Why don't we use a universal language like the US dollar? Don't worry, very soon you will see Naira. Although I am from Nigeria, but I live in Dubai, so I'm using the US dollar that is a universal currency. If I wanted to use my local currency, I'd have been using the dirham. That's what we have here in Dubai, but I'm not. So that's why we are using the USD to show the value of everything you are getting, right? You are getting the Organic Traffic ATM Blueprint, the SEMA Masterclass, Organic Traffic Commando, TikTok Organic Traffic Mastery, TikTok Quantum Growth, like everything you need to master organic traffic in one place. There is no training like this in Africa right now. If you know anyone, you can send me a link. I want to see it myself. Now let's go to the next thing. Everything you're getting, the total value of everything you're getting is $2,817. Now, some people are probably already thinking, where do I pay? Where do I pay? $2,817 is a lot of value in one training, but you are not going to pay anywhere near that amount for the training. So calm down. You won't pay $2,817. As a matter of fact, you won't even pay up to 1/10 of that amount. And here is the reason why. Even though I understand that there are some people here right now who can afford the course at that price, at that value, I know there are people here who are jagabans, who are rich, they are in crypto, they have big money. You will not pay that amount. But remember, I have been in your shoes before. Remember, I told you I've been in your shoes before. And I understand that there are more people who cannot afford the actual price of the course, which is actually $597. I also know firsthand what it feels like when you want to turn your situation around so badly, but your resources are limited. That was the reason why I remember I gave that special pay anything you want offer. How many of you remember in January, I did a pay anything you want offer, and so many people bought my trainings. Yole was one of them. Yole, who now has hundreds of thousands of followers on social media and generated 30,000 leads in the last 30 days. He got my training with 1K because I did a special giveaway to my community. And we're going to have one of those here today. I would be a hypocrite if I said that you should invest thousands of dollars in this training just like that. And so, no, you're not going to pay the full value of the training, which is $2,817. You're not even going to pay the regular price of $597. I want you to have the entire training, the entire blueprint, plus all the bonuses at the lowest price that it has ever been offered to anyone before on this webinar and on this webinar only. So the first 20 people who will get the entire blueprint plus all the 3 bonuses will get it for just $42, which is 25,000 Naira. All you need to do is to go back to the person who sent you the link for this webinar, who invited you for this webinar, and collect a special link. Only the special link will give you access at this price. If you don't use that link, you can't get it at this price. The normal price is $597. But if you want it at this price, 20 of you here right now, you can go back to the person who sent you the link, the first 20 who will do that, and make your registration quickly. You will get in for just 25,000 Naira. That's it. It's a one-time payment of $42, which is 25,000 Naira. It's just for the first 20 people who will go back to the people who send the link and collect the special link. So go and do it now. Once you've done it, you can type in the comment section, type paid, so we'll know how many people have collected this offer. Now, excuse me, this is not just about making money for me, because when you think about how much value I have put into this training and how much time and how much of my sweat has gone into it and the kind of results that people have gotten, I'm a strong believer that we rise by helping others grow. And if you have followed me on social media before now, you will already know this. In fact, if you followed me for a week, there are people who follow me for 3 days and they know. There are people who follow me for a week, but the week, 1 week is the maximum time before you will know that it's not just about money. Because I know how I struggled for my first 11 months. I didn't get results because I didn't have money to get those results. And so this is your opportunity for you to get everything you want, all the traffic you need, using your smartphone by taking advantage of this offer, right? I've crashed down the cost of this training for you as a seed into your business. I am sowing that difference as a seed towards your success. And I'm going to be working with you to make sure that you get great results with this training so that you will not forget me when we have all made it in life. So I'm going to be giving everyone who is getting the training, I'll be giving you access to my special community of content creators. We have over 1,500 people there right now, and they are all doing amazingly well. We have had only one negative review since I launched this training. And the lady who gave that negative review did not understand what she was buying when she bought it. So go ahead and send a message to the person who gave you the link for this webinar. Get this thing before it is too late. All right. I believe that we need to help people in Africa and help our brothers and sisters. And this is my own contribution to that. Right. But then again, we know that this is business and business must cost you something. That's why you have to get it at a price. You are going to use it to drive traffic. You're going to use it to make money, use it to make sales. So you have to pay something for it. So you're investing in yourself and you're investing in your business. But let me warn you, this is a fair warning that this price is only available right here and right now. If you leave this webinar, the chances are you will not see this offer again. Now, here are a couple of reasons why you should get this training. Organic Traffic ATM is the fastest way for you to start driving massive, consistent, organic traffic, especially if you have no followers, whether you have any prior experience with content creation or not. And Organic Traffic ATM also exposes the best ways that you can use to create short-form videos using your phone that you can use to drive unlimited free traffic using discovery channels like Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. It's the fastest way for you to get noticed online, especially if you have been creating into the darkness. It's the fastest way for you to get noticed online. If you're a content creator, if you're a freelancer, or a course creator, or digital marketer, or even an affiliate marketer, it's the one way that you can use to get massive visibility online in 2023 and beyond. And now is the time for you to get your message in front of all the people who need and want what you have. The longer you wait or hesitate, the more sales, the more customers and sales that you'll be leaving on the table. Success loves speed. Now, I know many of us might be thinking some of these things. You have considered the price. You've considered the price. And so you're thinking, well, I'm not so sure if I need a course to learn about organic traffic generation because there's so much free information on the internet. And you don't want to have to spend money on something that you can learn on your own. But let me give you a practical example of why that might not work. Because one, it has not worked for you so far. Number two, it didn't work for me for 11 months. I was trying it on my own, trying trial and error, hope marketing, guesswork marketing, posting every day, hoping people will click my link, posting in comment section, thinking people will see me there. Nothing worked. The only way you can get this thing done for yourself is by working with people who have been there, who have done that, and are still doing that. And this is your opportunity to do so. Now, somebody might also be saying, I'm a busy person, I don't have time to create or learn this content of a thing. But in reality, if you have a problem, who else is going to solve it? That's the question. Who else is going to solve it? If you take, for example, somebody wants to lose weight. You want to lose weight. If you complain all day about the fact that you don't have the time to lose weight, will it lose the weight? The only way you can get ahead and get the kind of results that you want is by committing time 1 hour per week. How many of you know that with 1 hour per week, you'll be able to create enough content to get ahead of more than 80% of other people who are creating content? Why? Simply because you are doing it with strategy. You are doing it with the right strategy. And so every hour you spend doing it with the right strategy gets you ahead of other people who are guessing and doing hope marketing. Maybe you're also thinking, I'm not sure if I have a skill for this. Maybe it's too advanced for me. What if I now buy the course and it's too advanced for me? Well, the good news is that everything I showed inside this training is beginner friendly, and it's also perfect for someone who is an intermediate content creator. So if you are anyone who is in the space of creating content and you want to build out that brand for yourself, then you need to get access to this right now. Because as a matter of fact, I am going to be upgrading the training this is a new week. I'm upgrading the training this week, and I'm adding 3 pieces of content. By the way, I should even mention that. Don't worry, I'll give you more information before the end of this webinar. I'm adding 3 crazy pieces of content to this training, as if it was not already valuable enough. But based on the feedback we have been getting from our members, I am just adding more value to make sure that the members get crazy results every single time. So you can start driving organic traffic today instead of days or months away from now. So if you're willing to do what it takes right now, I can promise you that using the information you're going to be getting inside this course, within a very short time frame from now, you'll be able to get more traffic. You'll be in a very different place from where you are right now. I've given you a practical example of Yole, who used to collect money from his babe and his mom, but now makes hundreds of thousands of naira every single week. I've given you examples like Dabenis, who makes so much more money now because she's getting more traffic every single day. And Oluchi, who used to sleep on a mat and was doing a 30,000 naira per month job. Now she has her own apartment. She has bought herself 2 phones and makes hundreds of thousands naira every single week. And recently, let me whisper this one because I've not said this in public before. Recently, she got an invitation, a special invitation to join. She got a special invitation to join my private group for elite salespeople because she has become so outstanding that I sent her that invitation. Only people who get to a certain level get that invitation. She has gotten an invitation. Yole has gotten an invitation, and a couple of other people as well. It's called Masters of Sales. I don't advertise this in public because it's not even if you had $10,000, you can't get in. It's only by invitation. So definitely you can also be in a very different place from where you are right now within a short period of time. If and only if, or should I say when and only when, you get your access to this training right now. You can go back to the person who sent you the link for this webinar to get the link. Only 20 of you can get it at this price. I'm saying it and I'm saying it again. Excuse me. So just imagine where you will be 3 months from now after you enroll today. 3 months might even be too long. See, with what oh God, 3 months might be too long. I'm telling you, no jokes. It might be too long with what we have inside this training. 3 months is too long. I've shown you what Yole did in 30 days. I've shown you what Dabenis did in 15 days. Sorry, in 7 days. Oluchi's own was 60 days. So it's even still less than 3 months. 3 months is too much. Traffic will be pouring into your funnel. You would have built a list of followers. People will be coming and following you. They'll be sending you DMs. Yole just got his first influencer deal today. I wish I can share my WhatsApp screen. It's there. He sent me a DM. He was asking me for advice, how we can take the influencer deal. Sales will be coming in from every side. Your bills will be paid. No more loans. No more palm pay loans. No more debts. Your lifestyle will finally get an upgrade, just like Oluchi. All because you have started creating the perfect kind of content to attract customers and fans who just cannot get enough of what you are giving to them. So no more waiting, no more hoping, and no more God when. Your time is now. If your time is now, type now in the comments. My time is now. Type it. Type my time is now. My time is now. Type it. My time is now. My time is now. My time is now. No more waiting. No more hoping. No more guesswork. So rush back to the person who invited you now and claim your copy of the Organic Traffic ATM blueprint before the 20 slots will finish. Once you finish, there's no abeg. Go and collect the link quickly and do your registration, complete your registration. I'll be waiting for you inside the community. You can ask me questions there anytime, even if it's in the middle of the night. I rarely ever sleep. I'm usually always awake. And even if I'm asleep, when I wake up, I will respond. And I have community managers who are also fantastic content creators who are always available to answer any question that you have. All right. So go back to the person who gave you the link for the webinar and get your access to the training quickly, because I'm here to help you and show you exactly how you can create short videos that gets very hot prospects and buyers into your funnels every single time you create content. And I can tell you how many people from all over the world have used my coaching. I wish I can even show you all of them, but there are too many, to be honest. There are too many, but I can mention some of them. Maybe you might know them. Ine Joseph is one of them. He has hundreds of thousands of followers on social media today because he got my training. He's one of my best prodigies. He's like a family member to me now, whereas he started as my student, right? Orena Favor is a full-time pharmacist. She has done more than $25,000 in her business because of my training. Moses has bought himself 3 cars. He bought 1 for his mom, 2 for himself because of my training. There are so many of them who have transformed their businesses and transformed their lives because of this thing that we're talking about. So join thousands of other successful students and go back to the person who invited you to this webinar and get the link so you can join the 20 lucky people who will get access to this training and also get access to all the bonuses. By the way, you are also getting access. Remember, I told you I want to give you something. At the end of this week, you would have gotten access to the special upgrade of the training. Inside that upgrade, you will learn the 16-point virality recipe. I wish I can, let me open the recipe here so you can see what I'm talking about. The 16-point virality recipe that shows you something that you can use every time you create a video to increase the chances of all your videos going viral by more than 60%. I'm not capping. You will use this 16-point virality recipe to increase the chances of all your videos going viral. This is it, by the way. I don't want somebody to take a screenshot, but this is it. It's a PDF, and I'm going to upload it into the training this week. The 16-point virality recipe that will show you how to make every single video you create to have a 60% chance of going viral. And then I'll also add into that place, I'll also add the special hook mastery guide. So the hook mastery guide will show you how you can grab people's attention, different ways to grab people's attention. So you're not just using one pattern only. People will know you for one pattern. So I'll show you different ways that you can grab people's attention and force them to watch your videos all the way till the end, right? This is just a life-changing opportunity. I don't know, but I can't wait to hear about your success stories, all right? Traffic is the lifeblood of every single business. You need it if you want sales. If you want to build your business, you need traffic. So you can keep wishing, you can keep hoping for traffic, but the only real way to get all the traffic you want right now is to take action and do everything that you are told inside the Organic Traffic ATM blueprint, right? So no more wishing, no more hoping, right? No more wishing. Everything you need is right in front of you right now. So don't wait, don't hope. Take action so that you can finally start getting all the traffic that you want right away. Just $42, which is 25,000 Naira in any currency. By the way, you can pay in any currency. So it's a one-time payment. There is no hidden cost. There's no hidden fees. Just make that one-time payment. You get access to the entire training. You also get access to all the future upgrades and the community itself. All right, guys. Thank you so much for staying with us all the way till the end of the webinar. Brother Dakpo, it looks like you want to say something. Hold on. Let me, let's see, Brother Dakpo. All right. You can unmute your mic.
Hi, Ken. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hello.
I was actually afraid because I'm watching the webinar on my laptop. So I was actually scared that the microphone might not work.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. So just quickly to help people think about this, better. One of the things whenever it is we want to move into a new phase of our lives, there are always 2 costs in front of us. There is the present cost, the cost of the thing you want to buy immediately. And then there is the future cost of inaction. What most of us humans do is we look at the immediate cost of action. Oh, this is the amount this thing is going to cost me. But you're not looking at what will happen if I don't get this thing. And let me give you a very graphic example. So let's say you go ahead and you buy the Organic Traffic ATM. How many customers do you need to sell to offset the cost that you just incurred? How many? What is your product price? Let's say maybe you're selling let me use Naira. Let's say you're selling a product that costs 10,000 or maybe 20,000 Naira. Let's say that your profit is like, say 10,000 Naira. This is just a rough example. Ask yourself, how many customers do I need to find? Or sorry, how many customers do I need to sell to offset this? That's it. It's done. But the knowledge, the skill set is with you forever. Do you think that people like Yole, people like Oluchi will I'm sure they should have actually given Kenny some really heavy gifts by now. Because from an investment of $42, you have gotten millions of views. 30,000 leads. Let's say you convert only 10% of those people, 3,000. Let's even say you convert only 1%, 300. How much is that? So I just wanted to share that just to help people think about this in a more graphic way. About
the answer to the question you just asked, you said, how much is that? The answer is plenty money.
Plenty.
It's plenty.
So, brilliant. So that's just it. That's what I want to share.
Thank you so much, Brother Lakpo. Thank you very much. By the way, guys, I mean, at this point, you should already know. You should already know whether this training is for you or not. You should already know whether you want to get unlimited organic traffic or not. You should already know whether you want to go back to home marketing and guesswork marketing. So I don't need to even talk beyond this one. My saliva is tired. See, my code has come and gone, as in the code came and left because of talk. So at this point, you definitely know if you want to get access to this. So all you need to do is to go back to the person who sent you the link for this webinar. All right. Okay, you have a question, Abdul Fatai. If the blueprint can help you to, can you break down the language? Let's assume that some of us don't know how to speak English. What's the meaning of articulation? Because sure you get. Oh my God. Oh. Samuel, I just saw your comment, and your comment is making my laugh to laugh. This course is the least way that I make money. That's also I need you to know that this course is the least way that I make money. The money I make from this course, I don't even spend it in Dubai. You know how much it costs to live in this country? $1,500 per month for rent. Is it 25,000 naira cost I want to use to pay my rent? Come on now, get real. Okay, your ability to speak fluently. Yes, if you get access to the training, right, you will practice what you learn. It is the practice that helps you to speak fluently. If I tell you that me that you are hearing right now, once upon a time, I used to stutter. Will you believe? I used to stutter once upon a time. And I'm a follow-come introvert. I used to be very shy. But now every week I'm doing events. I'm doing virtual events. I'm holding Twitter spaces. I'm holding clubhouse sessions. I'm doing master classes. I'm doing consultations. Every week I'm talking. The same me that doesn't used to talk at all before. So it's practice, right? It's practice that makes perfect. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again. You guys are the real MVPs. It is a video course. Yes, Vivian, I forgot to mention that. Thank you for reminding me. The training is a step-by-step video training that shows you how to use short-form videos to get crazy traffic on Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, TikTok, and YouTube. And all you need is your smartphone, your internet, and the strategies that I'm going to be giving you inside the training. So you can go back to the person who sent you the link for this training and get it so you can get access to the training. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. We are done for tonight. I will see you some other time. Go and follow me on social media if you are doubtful that these things are working. See my link. It has been dropped in the comment section. Follow me on Twitter and follow me for a week and see whether I am who I say I am. Good night, guys.